What's going on, YouTube? I'm back. Chilling on a Saturday. Uh, not do anything. Pretty much relaxed. Um, Anticipating martial arts training tomorrow. Um, Tomorrow morning for sure. I'm just trying to you know, regain from yesterday's, work schedule, if you will. Luckily, national wise or state wise or what have you, everybody's off on Monday, September 1st, which is my great grandfather's birthday. Uh, I'm actually doing pretty good. I just feel restored emotionally and mentally and physically. I had a migraine yesterday evening, so I took me some Motrin. Don't like taking, pills or anything personally, but um, I had to take one in order to sleep better. So, which I did. This video is actually um, gonna have like a brief story, and this is gonna be simply and obviously put. Um, I forgot what day it was. It was this past week. I know for sure. I think it was like on a Tuesday or Wednesday. Um, I went to what was it? Yeah, I went to Jimmy John's to get me a sandwich. A little before that, I was getting stuff out of my car. Came from my mom's house. Um, Went to get my smoothie. Get my blender actually. Um, from her house, in which I got now, and fixed me some watermelon lime juice smoothie. It was pretty. It tasted pretty bizarre, but I got used to the aftertaste. Didn't taste all that bad, but it did. It does clears up your urine. Um, Obviously, and that's the result of that. But anyways, um, cleaned out my car, got all my belongings, and went back home. And I decided to go somewhere to get some food, and which I could actually walk up the hill, and it's like at least like 5 minutes to like walk up and get something because there's like a lot of eatery where I'm at, and on top of that is a college campus literally up the street, and you have like eateries from left and right. So yeah, I was actually just getting some food. Um, just got me a sandwich. Um, then it was like a couple that like walking up the street, and I think his girlfriend was looking at me. Um, so I walked up the street. Like how people just like pause with a conversation, and as they pause with the conversation, uh, I was just my own business, and as I was like walking up the hill, there's an eatery on the left, and there's like a some sort of like taco grill place. I've been there before. Their food is actually good. Um, I went there, and to my left, there's like a flipping garage door, and it's like very transparent, and you flip it when it's this time of season, if you will, like spring or summer. Um, so they was like eating outside, and it was like facing towards the sidewalk in the street, and you can see me on the left corner going up. Um, beside it on the across the street from it. And if you're from Cincinnati, there's a taco eatery and there's Chicago gyros. Um, and I can tell you like almost every restaurant I've been, every restaurant you can name of that, I encountered up in that area, I've been there mostly, or I passed it. Um, so like he was looking at me and looked at him, and that was like basically like a 1 or a millisecond. Got my veggie sandwich, came back around that same path I took. Stopped there. He was still there, and because like I was like trying to change my music on Spotify, I had like these big headphones. He got up and cause he got all paranoid because I was like looking at him or something, or looking at think I'm following, like allegedly, if, as they say nowadays, like trying to follow them. I'm like, okay, like I don't know you guys, but he getting like overly protective and fast forward, um, changed my music, went back down the hill, went to a corner store that's like couple, literally like a 1 or 2 minutes away, from my apartment, and got grabbed some Cheeto puffs, and like as I bought them, got out, saw the couple, and then I think I guess they like saw me, and because we were like opposite streets, so he was walking down the hill, and I just literally came out the door, saw them, then went down the hill as well. Then like I don't know, I really don't know. Like they just like disappeared because they think I'm following them. I'm like, okay, like nobody's like not stalking or anything. Like, and plus I'm freaking tired from work, so I did this like I basically did this out of whim. Um, that's my point. I did this out of whim just to like go to like eatery get some food. I don't like dining in. I mean, I randomly dine in and then and there, but I just get my food and just want to remain homebody, if you will. But it's just like simps are more fearful than women. Like, yeah, they just like grow in this fear, and like it kind of reminded me when Batman was telling me about when he went to Colombia. He told me about this over the phone. Like, whenever he be like on the I think whenever you buy something, I think he said he went on a subway or like some sort of like train or something. There'll be like uh, um some dude like kissing this girl right in front of him. I'm like, I mean that gotta be like the most corniest, lame stuff I ever encountered or heard. So like it kind of reminded me what he was going through and what he saw, and I'm like, because as me as a single guy, I'm like, okay, like I don't have any true intentions of like following somebody when I'm exhausted. That doesn't make any goddamn sense. And um, that happened. I'm like, I kind of like rolled my eyes. I was like, it was just real stupid. I was just shaking my head. And I get it. They're college students, want to fall in love and blah blah blah. But I mean, his girlfriend wasn't even that. I mean, she was average. I mean, I give her like a 6.5, or almost barely a 7 at best. But she wasn't. I mean, she was so. I mean, she's not my body type. If that make any sense, she's not. I mean, she's not like my go-to. If that, you know, sounds more understandable. But I wasn't having any like ill or true intentions of stalking him or like trying to like talk to his girl or something. I mean, I'm like, bro, like get a life. I mean, even like I mean, I'm not even scared or like you don't see me like changing directions if somebody follow me. Like I stand up for I don't like I said I don't date or anything, but idealistically, if like somebody did that, then I defend her. I mean, if that was my girl, but of course, I mean, what is the point? Like, I don't like going to pursue relationships. That's like it's just a mental traffic jam for us men. I mean, let's just be brutally honest. I mean, it grows stale. We cheat. We want the better option out of something. Like we trying to like find the greatest shortcut, basically, when it comes to pursuing sex. Well, having sex or just trying to have maintain our personal freedom. I'm trying to maintain my personal freedom for the better of my life. Other than that, though, like that was just like pretty corny. Like I don't really stalk couples when I'm like exhausted or trying to because when I'm tired, we all have tunnel vision when we're tired. So why would I look like trying to like get something to eat, then see you or trying to spot you or trying to target you and basically follow you like that? I mean, that's the thing though. Like I was the ironic part was I was down the hill first, then he was. So like nobody wasn't trying to like spy or like trying to see you as an easy target. Like I got like other stuff to do. Like I'm trying to like get like a 300 in bowling. Prime example. Um, like I don't have like petty or pointless goals to like ruin people's lives. That doesn't really make any goddamn sense at all. So like people are just trying to like make something happy and very memorable and trying to have more like a positive impact than a negative one. So what I look like trying to traumatize somebody in broad daylight at that, um, that's I mean that's really a pointless goal to have. I don't attack people who I don't really know. That's a really a mental health issue and an instant jump scare. So like I just stay out of people's business. I don't do third wheels like I did in the past in high school, of course, but I don't do the third wheel and shit. Um, I don't like being around couples. I don't even like to be around. Well, I do like to be around my brother-in-law and my sister, but they have their own thing, so I don't like to be around them all the time because I have my own life, obviously. So that's just like my story. Like it's just that Simps are just like very paranoid and acting all cowardly. But like I can see if you're trying to like confront me and saying like, hey, like, are you following us? I'm like, no, I'm not. Like, then keep walking, cause I don't really follow people. Like if I have a purpose and get to where I need to be and try and go point A to point B and vice versa, there you go. Like people are getting like heavily traumatized or trying to play victim when it comes to you know trying if they feel troubled or there's an issue going on. I don't have time to talk to your girl. I mean, I can go I can pretty much go out my way, go overseas and do that. I mean, these girls out here, they look ugly as ever, having piercings on their face to the point you don't even see their freaking eyes or their pupils. They have piercings to the point where they have it in the corner of their eye and stuff. I mean, that looks really agonizing, in my opinion. But to each his own. I don't I don't like being pussy whipped, or I don't like being around pussy whipped dudes. So I'm starting to itch a little bit, but I was just telling you, just dudes are just falling to this false world and of being loved and affectionate. Like I said, romance is nothing but a scam. Romantic relationships are nothing but a scam. Something they don't teach you in movies. Fall in love with a girl, get married, have kids. But in real life, they left out something very precious. Unless it's a true story. And it's two words: child support. So, men better learn. I mean, I'll tell you this, since men are still in college, they better learn well in advance or get ahead of time of what they're up against when it comes to marriage and having kids. It's not all sunshines and dandelions out here. It's more like graveyards, pitchforks, and people are getting you see headless people on sticks. That kind of metaphor. It's all fun and tension when men hits the wall. I'm not talking about age wise either. This is Blind Assassin. Leave a comment, share, and subscribe. Um, just subscribe. And I'm like I said before, I am back. Hasta luego.